Good morning, everyone. Spirit and Truth Sanctuary, my peoples, my family, my friends, my fellow sojourners. Happy Monday to everybody. I have an interesting song before we get to our song for the day. Anybody remember this? The Lord told Noah, there's going to be a floody. Get those children out of the muddy children of the. So rise and shine and give God the glory. Yes, we are in the midst of the Noahic flood. It's never going to stop raining. That's all right. Let the rain of your presence fall on me every day that I live. God is taking that literally now. So, well, good morning, everyone. Good morning, Pastor LaDonna. Thanks for getting up early with us. We're glad that you're joining with us. Today is March 27th. We are still in the month of the power of now. And we're going to talk today about the mind being our bridge. The mind being the bridge from our spirit. Spirit uses the mind to manifest things into the material world. And so it's an interesting teaching today in devotion. Glad you're with us. Glad you're alive, awake, aware, living in gratitude. Yeah. All right, we're going to give you a little bit of joy this morning. And this song, I love the bass line to this song, but I also think it's an appropriate song today because this time of the year, we need this type of thing in our lives. And hopefully, if it'll stop raining, we all can do this thing so that we all look spick and span on Palm Sunday or maybe even on Easter Sunday. Enjoy the song this morning.
There ain't no telling who you might be. A movie star, or maybe even a Indian.
All right. You might not ever get rich, but it's better than digging a ditch. I love it. Yeah. All right. Talk to us, Brendan.
Oh my gosh, so many people. That's the first song I think that we've played that you don't even really have to get to the chorus.
Just the first class. Yeah.
Dr. Sharonda, let's see, Mary, Richard, Bobby, and someone else I'm not sure on Zoom popped in pretty quickly. And then, yeah, over on YouTube, y'all are on it. Let's see, Miss Margie, Dr. Ray, Laverne, Jeffrey, Culberson, Myrna, Almeida, Jen, let's see, Ben Mullins, y'all are hilarious.
At the car
This
wash.
is awesome.
The bass line. All right.
Now, here's what I want to know, because sometimes I do this, DE. I want to know who, when the devotion is over, you go find the song that DE suggested that day and you go play that song.
Yes, it gets in your mind. You can't get car wash out of your mind now. You're going to be washing that car all day long in your mind.
And I want to know if anybody got the name of the band.
We're going to grab our prayer of surrender if you want to turn.
Did anybody get the name of the band?
So I
don't think so.
Richard got the name of the band. Looks like just as the last effort, Richard jumped in there. Rolls Royce.
Yeah, it's not Rolls like the car. It's Rolls Royce.
Rose, as in a rose. Rolls Royce. Thank you, Richard. That was awesome. All right, let's grab our prayer of surrender. Spirit of truth, carry me where you will. Bring to me what you will. Take from me what you will. Awaken in me what you will. The Christ man is around me. The Christ mind is in me. The Christ power flows through me, and the Christ mystery exists as me. I believe it, I perceive it, and now I receive it. Amen, somebody. We are surrendered. All right, today is the mind, is our bridge, and I'm going to throw it over to Pastor LaDonna.
Our affirmation this morning is, I know that my mind is always subject to my spirit.
All right, so the basic theme of today's lesson is about the mind, and that our mind can either be an incredible tool or it can be somewhat of a hindrance. The mind is not our spirit. As we talked yesterday, interestingly enough, we're kind of back in the subject again today. The mind is the vehicle that spirit can use to manifest things, but the mind can also be a memory bank that keeps negative emotions in our lives. It keeps negative memories, painful experiences, hurtful images, all of these things that kind of become, as Eckhart Tolle might remind us, a heavy pain body. We can walk around with the heaviness of spirit because our mind is keeping our spirit in a sense of heaviness. Look at about the third line down. It says, over the course of our lives, this part of our nature, or our divine nature, gets buried underneath the layers of our story. Interesting. We talked about that yesterday. Who are we without our story? Or our history, which lives in our mind. And so we have to have the capacity. We all have the capacity. We have to exercise our ability to step out of the mind and to be able to see our spirit self without the trappings of the mind, the memory, our story, our experiences, our hurts, our pains, our fears, all those things. Okay, look down at the third paragraph. It says, what we must remember, however, is that although the mind performs a necessary function, we can never let the mind be in charge. The mind is not the leader and does not set the tone for our lives unless we let it. It's our job to get into our mind and explore it a little, see what's going on, and then retrain it by getting rid of all the subconscious programming. There we are. We asked yesterday, are your unobserved thoughts even yours? The programming of your mind, does it even belong to you, that we've been conditioned by? All right, very last paragraph at the bottom. The workings of the mind alone, without the intuition and guidance of the divine part of us, without the awareness that we are not the mind, okay, our spirit, are a waste of time and can be destructive. But without the mind, we'd never be able to bring anything from a divine self or imagination into form, manifestation, beautiful in this physical realm. Very last sentence, listen to this. When directed by our divine nature, the mind then becomes a bridge between the two dimensions. Wow, wow, wow. So the mind is a powerful tool. It can be used to bring heaviness of spirit, regret, anxiety, shame, guilt. All of those things can be part of our lives, or the mind can be used when the spirit is aware of the mind to bring forth joy and love and peace and all of these wonderful things into our material world, into our manifestation. And so be aware today that you are not your mind, you are not your thoughts, you are the divine presence, the observer. You are the spirit that is in charge of the mind that becomes the bridge between the two dimensions. All right, LaDonna.
Okay, our prayer today is, Divine Creator, help me today understand the function of my mind as a tool and to always allow my Christ consciousness to lead and guide it for my highest good. Amen.
Well, I'm not even going to ask you today. I'm just going to tell you. My sister wrote this day, and it was magnificently written. Beautiful, beautiful day. Think about that this week. Be conscious of that this week, that as the mind begins to subject the body to emotion. Ask, who's in charge of this mind? Who's in charge of these responses? Who's the observing presence of these responses? All right, so we're going to see you guys again tomorrow morning at our connection service at 11 a.m. We'll start the service with a devotion. Wednesday night, 6:30, we're back in Eckhart Tolle's in Newark. We'll begin that with devotion. Then looking forward to everybody gathering together on our fun Fridays together. Have a great week. Don't let your emotions be affected by this rain today. Just enjoy it and know that it's all good. It's all God and all working together for your good. We love you guys. Have a great week. Go in peace.